Okay, so get ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be exploring a future where scientific discoveries happen like crazy fast,
Yeah.
all thanks to AI.
Right.
I bet you're probably thinking
Uh,
AI in
yeah.
science.
Is that even possible?
Exactly. Well, get ready to have your mind blown
So.
because we're going deep into this leading astrophysicist's video essay.
Oh, cool.
And he shares all these insights
Mm-hmm.
along with some other scientists too.
Okay.
And it's pretty mind blowing.
It's not just science fiction anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, AI is already changing research.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like, how so?
Well, the impact is like growing super fast,
Mhm.
especially in fields like astronomy,
Okay.
where researchers are dealing with these massive data sets.
So it's like AI is giving scientists these superpowers to analyze information
Yeah,
that would just take humans forever.
exactly. Think about it.
Okay.
Telescopes are gathering mountains of data every night.
Right.
AI can like sift through that data and identify patterns.
And even make predictions way faster
That's crazy.
and more efficiently than humans ever could.
Okay, so AI is like a super-powered research assistant then.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
But wait,
Yeah.
isn't all AI basically the same?
Not quite. The
No.
way AI is being used in science,
Okay.
it's like evolved over time.
Oh,
You
okay.
can think of it as 3 distinct waves.
3 waves.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
So the first wave involved like simpler neural networks,
Uh-huh.
mainly used for tasks like classifying objects or
That's got-
predicting outcomes.
Right,
Then came the second wave
right.
with more sophisticated networks
Okay.
capable of things like image recognition.
Oh, cool.
Like self-driving cars use that.
Right, right.
So that's the second wave.
Okay, so we're in the 3rd wave now.
Yeah,
What's so special about that one?
Well, this third wave is all about
Okay.
unsupervised and generative deep learning.
Oh, wow.
This is where things get really interesting. These AI models can learn from huge amounts of data,
Uh-huh.
unlabeled data,
Right.
finding complex patterns and relationships that humans might miss.
Okay.
And they can generate new data,
Really?
like images, texts,
Yeah.
even code,
So it's not just about analyzing existing information,
Right.
but actually like,
creating new knowledge.
wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty wild.
it is.
I know a lot of people hear deep learning and they just think of ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Is that right?
you're right to think of it.
Okay.
ChatGPT is like a prime example of this third wave.
Okay.
It's a generative AI model
Uh-huh.
that can understand and generate human language.
So it's like super versatile.
Super versatile.
Okay, but ChatGPT is mainly known for
Yeah.
like writing essays and poems, right?
Yeah.
How does that apply to actual science?
Well, imagine using ChatGPT
Yeah.
to summarize complex research papers,
Okay.
translate scientific articles
Into different languages.
into different languages, or even like help write sections of manuscripts or grant proposals.
No, that's a good idea.
And in fact, it's already happening.
Really?
One study found
Okay.
that 30% of scientists are already using AI tools.
What? 30%.
30%.
That's a lot.
It is. It is.
But hold on.
Yeah.
If AI is helping write scientific papers,
Yeah.
doesn't that raise some ethical questions?
Of course.
Like, who gets credit for the work?
Right. That's a key question being debated right now.
Yeah.
Should AI be listed as a co-author?
That's so interesting.
Some journals are even banning the use of AI
Really?
altogether
Wow.
because of concerns about plagiarism and accountability.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But on the flip side,
Yeah.
imagine a future where AI can analyze tons of data
Okay.
and generate draft sections of a paper,
Wow.
freeing up scientists to focus on the big picture.
Okay, I see both sides of that.
Yeah.
On one hand,
Yeah.
it seems unfair to give AI authorship
Right.
if it's just a tool.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand,
Yeah.
if AI can help scientists be more efficient,
Yeah.
And
well,
productive.
Productive, yeah.
that could lead to more breakthroughs, right?
Exactly. It's a
Yeah.
complex issue,
Yeah.
and there are no easy answers.
Yeah.
What's clear is that AI is already impacting research
Right.
in profound ways.
Yeah, and it's not just about writing, right?
Right.
What about other parts of research?
Yeah, like what?
Like collecting data, designing experiments,
Yeah.
or even peer review.
Yeah,
Can AI play a role there too?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's take the example of data analysis in astronomy.
Okay.
AI can help identify patterns
Uh-huh.
in the massive amounts of data collected by telescopes,
Right.
helping researchers find new objects
Oh.
or
got it.
events.
So AI is like a super-powered detective
Yeah.
uncovering clues in space.
That's a great analogy.
And think about designing experiments.
Yeah.
AI can help scientists
Yeah.
optimize their setups
Right.
by analyzing previous data
Exactly.
and suggesting parameters
That's right.
that are most likely to yield results.
Yeah, meaningful results. This
Right.
can save a lot of time and resources,
That's amazing.
allowing scientists to conduct more experiments.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So AI can actually make science
Uh-huh.
more efficient and innovative?
Yeah, more efficient, more innovative.
What about peer review?
Oh, that's interesting.
That crucial process.
Yeah, checking research.
Before it's published.
Right.
Can AI really contribute there?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Imagine an AI system
Yeah.
that can analyze a manuscript,
Mm-hmm.
identify its key findings and contributions,
Right.
and even suggest potential reviewers
Wow.
who are experts
Yeah.
in the field.
Wait, so instead of journals struggling to find reviewers,
Yeah.
AI could streamline the whole process
Exactly.
and speed up the publication timeline.
Exactly. AI could even help with
Yeah.
tasks like checking for plagiarism,
Oh. Oh, yeah.
identifying statistical errors, or highlighting ethical concerns.
Yeah.
Of course, human oversight would still be essential,
Right.
but AI could reduce the workload for editors and reviewers.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But what about the concern
Hmm.
that journals might start selling their archives of
Oh, yeah.
reviewer comments and author responses?
Right, to train these AI models.
Yeah, it seems a little sketchy.
It's a valid concern.
Yeah.
As AI becomes more integrated into research,
Right.
we need to be mindful of the potential consequences
Yeah,
and make sure that ethical considerations are front and center.
for sure.
Yeah.
It sounds like we're on the verge of a major shift
We are.
in how science is done.
Totally.
But where do humans fit into all of this?
Right.
If AI can do so much,
Uh-huh.
does that mean the end of the human scientist?
Well, that's the big question, right?
Yeah.
This astrophysicist, he's really grappling with this.
Yeah.
He talks about how for a lot of scientists,
Uh-huh.
research is driven by this, like this curiosity,
Right.
this need to understand the universe.
Understand.
It's like this fundamental
Yeah, like a human drive.
human drive.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that's
Uh-huh.
draws a lot of us to
Right.
like science podcasts,
Mhm.
documentaries, all that stuff.
Yeah, we crave that.
Yeah, you crave that
Mhm.
aha moment.
That aha
A
moment.
feeling of understanding something new about the world.
Exactly. And that's where things get interesting.
Okay.
What happens if AI starts making all these groundbreaking discoveries
Right.
that are so complex,
Yeah.
so beyond human comprehension,
Right.
that we can't even grasp them?
So it's like, is it even a discovery? If humans can't understand it,
Yeah.
does it even matter?
Right. It raises some deep questions
Yeah.
about, like, the nature of knowledge and discovery.
Yeah, for sure.
And it makes you think about the role of scientists.
Yeah.
If AI can churn out all this research,
Right.
what makes a human scientist valuable?
Right.
Right.
And what about science communication? Like
Right.
all those amazing science communicators out there who can explain these complex topics in a
Right.
way that's both accurate but
Yeah.
also engaging.
Right.
Could an AI ever do that?
Yeah.
Would we even want it to?
That's where the scientists in the video
Okay.
had some really different opinions.
Wow.
Some were skeptical
Okay.
that AI could ever
Yeah.
truly replicate
Yeah.
human intuition
Okay.
and creativity,
Mm-hmm.
especially in fields like physics,
Yeah.
where so much is based on
Right.
physical experience and experimentation.
Right. Like one scientist brought up
Oh, yeah.
Einstein's thought experiment
Oh, yeah.
about riding in a falling elevator.
Yeah.
He argued that an AI without a physical body could never truly grasp
Right.
what it feels like to be weightless,
Yeah.
to experience gravity in that way.
It's a really thought-provoking point.
Yeah.
How can an AI,
Yeah.
without those experiences,
Yeah.
develop this deep understanding
Right.
of the physical laws that govern our universe?
But this is where I get tripped up.
Yeah.
Even if AI can't have those aha moments, like
Yeah.
those original insights,
Right.
what if it's really good at connecting
So, yeah.
existing ideas
Yeah.
in new and surprising ways?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Couldn't that lead to huge advances?
Absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
AI could be incredible at spotting patterns and connections across massive data sets,
Right.
things that humans might miss.
Right.
It could even combine insights from
Yeah.
different fields of science in
Yeah.
ways we wouldn't even imagine.
Wow.
Like, that saying,
Yeah.
creativity is just connecting things.
Right.
Exactly.
So maybe it's not about
Right.
AI replacing scientists,
Um,
but about AI becoming this powerful tool
Yeah,
that helps us see things in new ways, make those connections faster,
exactly.
and ultimately accelerate discovery.
Totally.
Yep.
And this is where
Yeah.
the human element becomes even more critical.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
Someone needs to interpret those findings,
Right.
explain what they mean,
Right.
communicate that knowledge.
It's like, even if AI is making the discoveries,
Yeah.
we still need humans to
Well,
make sense of it all.
make sense of it all.
Tell the story of science in a way that's compelling and meaningful.
And to teach the next generation of scientists
Yeah.
how to work with these tools.
That's a good point.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder
Mm-hmm.
if universities will evolve
Yeah.
into places where we mainly focus on training humans
Okay.
to collaborate with AI
Right.
rather than trying to compete with it.
That's a really wild thought.
It is.
If AI can outperform humans
Yeah.
in so many research tasks, what does that mean for the future of universities? Will they become more about teaching critical thinking, creativity, communication skills?
It's certainly a possibility.
Yeah.
And it raises another question.
Okay.
What happens to the traditional research university
Right.
if AI becomes the primary driver of discovery?
Does it become obsolete?
Yeah.
Or does it transform into something new?
Yeah.
This is really making me rethink the whole purpose of higher education.
Yeah. And that's what's so exciting about this topic.
Mm-hmm.
It forces us to confront these questions
Yeah.
about the nature of science,
Right.
the role of technology,
Yeah.
and what it means to be human
Right.
in a world increasingly shaped by AI.
Yeah, that's so true. It feels like we're at this crossroads, right? Like
Yeah.
on one path,
Yeah.
we have AI revolutionizing science,
Totally.
leading to all these discoveries we never could have imagined.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then on the other path,
Yeah.
there's this fear of losing that human connection.
That makes science meaningful.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
And the astrophysicist
Yeah.
ends his video with this really inspiring message.
Okay.
He says, "The future of science isn't predetermined.
Right.
It's something we create."
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's not about letting AI dictate the future.
Yeah.
It's about us
Yeah.
making choices
Yeah.
about how we want to integrate AI,
Exactly.
what role we want it to play.
We need to have these conversations, think about the ethical implications,
Right.
and create guidelines
Yeah.
for how AI is used in research.
So, like, what kind of questions should we be asking?
Well, like,
Yeah.
how do we ensure accountability when AI is involved?
Oh, that's a good one.
How do we protect against bias?
Right, right.
And how do we preserve the human element of discovery?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's like we're writing the rules for this whole new era of science,
wow.
and it's up to us to get it right. That's a lot of pressure.
It is. It is.
But okay, let's get back to that core question.
Yeah.
Can AI really empower scientists
Right.
while still preserving the joy of discovery?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not an easy one to answer.
I guess not.
It's going to require a lot of thought,
Mm-hmm.
collaboration between scientists, ethicists,
Okay.
policymakers, the public,
Okay.
everyone.
And that's where you come in,
You got it.
our listeners.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
What are your hopes and concerns about AI in science?
Yeah, what do you think?
What kind of future do you envision?
Do you think AI will enhance human understanding
Yeah,
or lead to a more detached,
right.
less human-centered approach?
So share your thoughts.
Yeah,
Join the conversation.
because the future of science isn't something happening to us.
Right,
It's something we're creating together.
exactly.
Well, on that note,
Yeah.
I think we've reached the end
The end of our deep dive.
of our deep dive into AI and the future of science.
It's been a journey.
It really has.
Hopefully you learned something new.
Yeah, gained a new perspective.
Maybe even felt a spark of curiosity.
For sure.
Keep asking those big questions.
Yeah.
Stay curious.
And remember,
The future of science.
is in our hands.
Until next time.
Keep exploring.